Sit comfortably. Close the eyes gently and do not move the body. Today we are going to learn the Pranava Upasana, meditation on AUM. It is said, Yadyad alambanam shreshtam, Yadyad alambanam param. This Pranava, AUM, meditating on AUM is Shreshtam, is the ultimate good, and Param, it is supreme way of meditating. In this meditation, we chant AUM. AUM consists of A, U and Ma, 3 syllables. A represents the waking state, U represents the dream state, and Ma represents the deep sleep state. And the silence that follows, which is called as Amatra Om, represents the Turiya Pada, that is the Supreme Self. In this meditation, while we chant Om, we have to focus our attention just only on the sound. When you are chanting Om, let the tongue, let you chant Om, but keep the mind on the sound vibration of Om. We shall try it now. First I will chant Om, and then you have to chant in one voice. As I chant, the same way you chant. So first I will chant, then you will follow. While chanting, you have to keep the mind on the sound. In this Upasana, you are expected to chant Om loudly in the beginning with all Shraddha and Bhakti, with faith and devotion. No hurry, Aram se, with all love and devotion. We should chant, and then our business is just to keep the mind on the sound, nothing else. Not thinking of anything else. Just keep the mind on the sound. while chanting Om, you are asked to keep the mind only on the sound. And then there follows a very sacred silence. This is called as Amatra Om. This represents Turiya Pada, the truth, absolute. So then, when there is silence after Om, you should try to keep the mind on the silence. This silence is very sacred. Here you can really experience that Paramatma Swarupam. When you just keep the mind on the silence, you are one with the self. So when you chant Om, learn to keep the mind on the sound. When it is followed by silence, just keep the mind on the silence. So therefore, the silence is very significant. You should have some time to keep the mind on the silence. Then only you should start the next Om. So like that, if you learn to keep the mind on the sound of Om and then the silence, this Pranava Upasana is complete. Now, we shall try it. Be careful, just don't think of anything else. Now our business is only to keep the mind on the sound and then on the silence without expecting anything else, without expecting anything to happen. Just keep the mind. Now, after me you repeat. It is said in the scriptures that when you meditate on the sound of Om, you will get whatever you desire in this world. If you try to keep the mind on the silence that follows, you get the supreme truth also, the moksha pada also. So this is Pranava Upasana, trying to keep the mind on the sound symbol Om and then the total silence that follows. In due course, the silence becomes more and more pronounced, and there you abide. And that is how you learn to abide in the true self. This is Pranava Upasana. Om Tat Sat.